Scuba diving is one of the most calming experiences I've ever had. And yeah, I know it isn't exactly a method of exercise, but I just thought I'd make it a part of this series because it was a new and exciting experience for me at the time. I also plan on trying out freediving for a future episode, so that would make for a pretty cool follow-up to this. My first time scuba diving was back in the summer of 2021. It started off with an orientation where the head diving instructor was telling us about the different fundamental things we need to know before our first ever dive.
Whatever will happen underwater, ayaw tanggal ang regulators. Kasagaran ako ng gas niya, mapanik sa underwater, pinirong hulbuton ka na. Doon mana na, abiso ko nas nga. Makasaka sa ito mo, kung mga duha, tulong kalitro ka yun.
After that, we got geared up.
Good luck! Good luck! Good luck!
And then we went out to the shallow waters so that we could practice breathing through the regulators. And the next thing we knew, we were already starting our dive. The instructors described this as a beginner dive and that we wouldn't be going too far down. I think the deepest we went was only about 14 to 15 meters, which is about 50 feet. Anyway, it was a really cool experience for all of us. We even had one of the instructors taking pictures of us the entire time, and the pictures turned out to be really cool. These were the first deep water shots of myself I've ever had in my life. But yeah, for this, since it was all of our first times, we were literally just being dragged everywhere by our instructors. And so yeah, even if I enjoyed the whole experience, I did, however, feel like a dog on a leash to a certain extent. Also, I'm sorry if the colors are a bit inconsistent. I'm still learning how to color grade deep sea footage. This is actually what the raw clips look like versus the color graded clips here. Towards the end, we took pictures at the entrance of an underwater cave. We didn't go in the cave because obviously we're not cut out for that yet, but this was by far the coldest point we dove. And here's the end of the dive. I didn't even realize we were down there for about an hour. Time just went by super fast while we were down there, and I enjoyed all of it. So yeah, it was a really good time and I couldn't wait to do it again. Fast forward to the summer of 2022, we finally went scuba diving again. For this trip, we actually stayed at the resort overnight and we went scuba diving early the next morning. I even got to do some training at the resort, or at least I tried to. Here is the sorriest excuse for a flare you guys are ever gonna see. I will continue to work on my flares. Anyway, here's me trying to put on a wetsuit for the very first time because as you saw, during our first ever dive, we weren't wearing wetsuits.
Oh, do I wear it? I will help you. All right. When we are in the water, it's more tight than it's high. Ah, I see. It's a little bit more.
And now for this dive, I wasn't able to film as many new things because we didn't go nearly as deep as we did in our first dive, ironically. But even still, I just enjoyed the experience of being underwater again for an extended period of time. So I'll just show you guys some of the highlights of the dive. Here's me. Here's my sister, and here's my dad. Here's a few sea urchin. Here's some blackfish that I don't actually know what they're called. Here's some clownfish. Here's a fish that I initially thought was a pufferfish, but apparently not. I have no clue. Here's a cool looking soft coral. Here's a fat pink starfish that my sister was really excited about because she said it was real life Patrick. And here's my sister again with less than ideal technique. Yeah, there's a lot of well-shot clips of my sister on this second trip, if only she wasn't doing this 90% of the time. I do wish I got some wide shots of myself, but obviously I was my own cameraman, so I couldn't really do anything about filming myself. But here's me looking like a wet coconut at the end of our dive. So yeah, that was me scuba diving for the first and second time. I would definitely recommend trying out scuba diving if you get the chance. Maybe not as a form of exercise. I honestly don't know how many calories I burned after each session, but it couldn't have been that much. But it's definitely a really cool new experience, especially if you're like a tourist visiting a new place or whatever the case may be. Especially if you're looking to get over your fear of open waters, I think scuba diving would be the way to go. Either that, or it would just scare you even more. The next episode of this series will be me trying out free diving for the first time, and I can't wait. Hopefully you guys look forward to seeing that. For all the previous episodes of this series so far, I'll leave the playlist down below, and please let me know in the comments what other things you think I should try out next. Whether it's something exercise related or something fun, new, and exciting, just let me know in the comments and we'll see what happens. If you enjoyed this video and you look forward to seeing more, please like, share, and subscribe, comment, do all that stuff that really helped me out. Other than fitness related videos, I also make food content and just a lot more videos of fun and exciting things that I enjoy. So if you look forward to seeing more of that, please stick around. I upload new videos every single Saturday. All the links to my social media are down below, as well as my business email, so check those out if you guys want to. And that's been it. I'm out, guys. Peace. Hwah!